be selected. Some breaking news to report: the Chicago Bears Board of Directors voted to advance its stadium development project in Hammond, Indiana. That's according to a statement from team chairman George McCaskey and president and CEO Kevin Warren. The vote happened yesterday. An exact site is still to be selected. The statement adds they believe
Hammond, Indiana? That's like the New York Giants moving the Jets moving to New Jersey. That shit. Get the hell out of here. That didn't make no sense either. I mean, New Jersey and the way they talk about New Jersey, we kind of feel the same way about Indiana. Like, it's cool, but world class, hell no.
a world-class stadium project in Hammond will transform the region. We will continue to follow this breaking story and bring you more as it becomes available.
Also, Indiana's Governor Mike Braun issuing a statement saying in part, quote, "Hoosiers, help me welcome the Chicago Bears to our great state. We look forward to building a partnership as strong as the '85 Bears defense, creating opportunities and economic growth that will benefit our state and our Bears organization for decades to come. An NFL franchise in Northwest Indiana will be an economic boost to the entire region like we have never seen before," end quote.
Okay, forgive me for looking kind of ragged out, but listen, the move to Indiana is a property tax affordability move. I don't think they're gonna do it though. You know, I know property tax is very low in Indiana because my whole life up to 2017, my mother's side of the family, my mother, my grandmother, my mother's mother, my grandfather had a cabin a resort cabin in Monterey, Indiana. Inexpensive cabin they bought in 1962. They lived in that cabin, moved from Chicago, lived in that cabin. They couldn't afford to live here anymore. They lived in that cabin till they left. But then in 2017, when I was in the joint, I had from the time my mom died, 2009, 2017. Even though I was in and out the penitentiary, I was still paying the property tax every year. Because the property tax in Indiana, in Stark County, Indiana, was 1.1 or 1.3% of the assessed value, and it was like $340 a year. It was easy for me to maintain. So I know property tax in Indiana will be low and it's affordable because that's how it always been there. That's why the Bears want to move there. I believe it's a bluff because they want to be world class. They don't want to be blue collar. They got to look at they call themselves blue collar, but they from a world class city. Come on now, they don't want to do that on the minister.
Street Changer.
This is just an issue, a newsworthy subject that that affects me because Bears is my team. But listen, one of the main reasons I'm doing this post is because 3 years ago, my cousins were here, and one of their wives that lived here argued with me about the Hallis family, the Great White Hope Hallis family. They rich, they can afford it, and this is what cities do for NFL sports teams. This is how it goes. There's a woman that don't know nothing about sports. Couldn't watch no ESPN, no Sports Radio 670, none of this. Have no understanding of sports like I do. The Bears are the 29th poorest team in the NFL out of 32 teams. But if you withdraw the Green Bay Packers from that, they're at the bottom because they are publicly owned, and next to their name it says NA, not applicable, because they're not owned by any team. So the Bears at 32 are third poorest team at 31, at 29, 30, 31. They are the third poorest team in the NFL out of 31 teams. Oh, you hear me? That's why they couldn't build no stadium. And I was telling her that, man, I argued with them. I mean, man, it blew my mind that she didn't know this. But now she do on the minute. But the other thing is this here now. Matt Johnson is still saying, hey, it's not a done deal for Hammond. That's why I'm saying the same thing. I'm thinking, hey, this is a no-brainer. They playing games with Indiana because they telling Indiana, well, we ain't picked the site yet. And y'all playing games with shot because what could they want Illinois to do? They probably basically want Illinois to say, fuck it, don't do what we gotta do. Get them out height. That ain't happening because the Chicago state reps and state senators right here in the city ain't going. They riding with Mayor Brandon Johnson. So you can forget about Arlington Heights because that's not gonna benefit Chicago at all. The property tax relief the people need in this city. No, this is about property tax. This is the biggest issue of people on the west and south side. You can forget about Arlington Heights. So, and you want to go to Hammond? I think they're bluffing. They'd have been done that. They were true about that. They don't have the money like NFL teams do. Richest NFL teams. Man, they can't even. The Hallis family is an old school, broke ass NFL owner. Get the fuck on the business. I'm gonna show you. This owner's net worth ranked. Ranking the richest NFL owners from 1 to 32. Right here. You got, these are the wealthiest. The Walton Penner Group, Denver Bronco, $121.3 billion. Okay? Kansas City Chiefs. The gap between the first and second is huge, almost $100 billion. The Hunt family of Chiefs, $24.8 billion, a difference of $96.3 billion, $0.5 billion. A difference. That's how much difference from 1 to 2. Now the rest are the pro teams. But get it. They're all in the billion. Jerry Jones of Dallas Cowboys. Everybody know him. $19.5 billion. The team, Stan Kroenke, who bought the Rams, brought them back to LA from St. Louis, and then built a world-class stadium in Ingleside, California. He's worth $21.3 billion. Go down the line. They're worth billions. Okay? Everybody's worth $1 billion. Okay? The poorest team is the Green Bay Packers. It doesn't apply because they are publicly owned by, I guess, the people of Green Bay or Wisconsin, something like that. But the Bears are down here at 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. The Packers don't even matter because they're publicly owned by the people. So the Bears are really basically at the bottom. Bitch ass motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if you was a cop or whoever. You lucky your bitch ass wasn't in Inglewood, some motherfucker. Well, they would have had you wasn't in Austin. You wasn't in West Garfield. Humboldt Park. North London. Roseland. Morgan Park. Harvey. Fuck out of here. You done got handed, son. Right there. Right there. You got headed, son. You and the motherfucking cops that tried to come to your motherfucking rescue. Still a bitch.
With a lawsuit. Period. Bottom line. Gotta have help. People like me. I'm fresh out the joint. And no loss. Every time. Oh, big yourself. Sue. Big time. On the net.
Every time. Seven. Every time. Seven. Every time. Seven.